my channel. If you're new here, my name is Louise. I'm a proud mum to 2 adult children, Blossom, who doesn't live with us anymore, Corey, who does, and I've got 2 dogs, Chip and Dale. My channel is a haul every Saturday without fail. I try to get things up during the week. Failing with that at the moment, but that's another story. But I'm aiming for it, so we'll be getting some things during the week as well. If you enjoy somebody who talks a lot, talks rubbish a lot, don't forget to subscribe down below. Like if you enjoy this video, and don't forget to comment as well, because I do like your comments. So this week, right, so we're on a budget. £60 is our budget. Last week I only spent 30, so we do have like a leftover £30, which I'm planning on spending, but I'll tell you that in a minute. So £60 is our budget. I actually went to Asda and Iceland this week. I just popped into Iceland to have a random look around. So glad I went and looked, but I'll explain that when we get to, I'm doing that because that's where Iceland is. So in total, 46.05, yeah, 05, 46.05 we spent out of our £60 budget. So we're still way below budget. There's a lot of things that are not here, like biscuits and crisps, things like that. Corey actually did come shopping with me today, yesterday. I shopped the day before because of my fibro. I can't record the same day. I'm just too exhausted and I can't manage it. So Corey came with me, which he doesn't come with me that often because he doesn't really enjoy shopping. But we decided not to get any of the crisps or chocolate or anything, because whenever I said to him, would you know, let's go down this aisle, we'll get some chocolate, or we go get some biscuits or crisps or whatever, he kept saying, no, I want the Aldi ones. He really likes the Aldi ones. So Aldi outdoes Asda on that. But for me, I don't drive, so get there is a distance. But I think Blossom might take me sometime this week. So hopefully there'll be a top-up haul during the week of Aldi stuff that we didn't get in this one. Because now we've got, what, 46... So we got £14 left over from today's budget, plus 30 from last week's budget. So if I combine that and do like a stock up, so I'll get more than one of each product in Aldi. So because of not being able to get there. So that's the plan as of right now. Whether that happens or not, you know, things tend to change quite rapidly and they don't always happen, but that's the idea so far. So yeah, shop was fine. Sauces tend to be a thing at the moment. I don't know if anybody else has noticed that, just sauces seem to be really hard to get hold of. Barbecue sauce is one that I've been after. I went in Tesco's, I went in Asda and Iceland, Pound Store. Can't get any barbecue sauce in any of them, so fingers crossed we'll get them in Aldi. Yeah, Aldi. So apart from sauces, everything else is fine, everything else is stocked. So let's go with the haul. How fresh stuff first. I only needed tomatoes and lettuce. I actually did pay a little bit more for the tomatoes. So the other ones are, I think, the 50p a packet. Ones I've been getting, they're still the round ones, but they're in a packet, a different sort of packet. I can't think what it's called. Like this type of packet rather than this type. Do you know what I mean? I can't think of the wording. Anyway, it's 250 grams, I believe, for 50p. This is 325 for 80p. But the other ones, they didn't look good at all. They were not right whatsoever. So I picked up a larger one because I'm completely out this week. Normally I have some left over from the week before, but we're completely out. Also completely out of the lettuce. This is 55p, so I think that's gone up a little bit. I believe that was 50p last time. Yeah, we're seeing the price increases are happening again. I thought we was going to have a lull for a little bit, but not so much. Right, so the chicken thigh portions is £1.94 still. That sort of seems to be staying still at the moment. Fingers crossed it stays that price for a while. So 1.1 kilogram. Now, yeah, I know it's empty. There's a thing with the dog food. So I was going to get dog food. As you know, if you've been here before, that I do make dog's food in the crock pot, but there's a few day, like there's a day or two where, you know, you've run out of the crock pot, so that needs to be cleaned. You need to get the new lot in. It's got to be cooked. It's got to cool down enough to like debone it and deskin it, and cooled enough for the dogs to eat. So I usually give them a little bit of dog food in between. But the little packets that I get a little sachet thing, have gone up yet again to 75p. So I think I've worked out that it's gone up like 50% in a few months. To me, that's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous. So I am sorry, Aldi, but you have lost my custom when it comes to the dog food sachets. I'm not going to buy them anymore from there. I will figure something else out. That's why this is empty. Let me show you. I know this is not the haul, but so I've actually dumped that in this morning. If I'd waited, they wouldn't get fed on time tonight. So this is actually the the whole packet of the thighs are in there, just whilst you're here. I've also got carrots, butternut squash, sweet potatoes, there's Brussels in there, I said carrots, oh, and kidney beans, and a cup of water. And then when that's cooked, I will just take the skin and the bones out and then chop it all up, mush it all together, and that's their food for the next 5 days. Yeah, so I just thought I'd show you that, so you know, that's the reason that one's empty, because I will not be buying the dog food from Asda anymore. You know, I will figure it out. Hopefully in Aldi I'll be able to stock up from them, but I refuse to pay those prices, and I'm not going to pay for it now, so I'm not going to be buying those anymore. Okay, we have 4 pint of semi-skim milk. This seems to be the size that always keeps me and Corey going for the week, and this is £1.45. Got a coleslaw. Corey fancied coleslaw in his sandwiches. He doesn't have sandwiches that often, and he's not really good at thinking what he like. He doesn't really have a favourite sandwich filling or anything, so he wanted some coleslaw. This one is 41p. This is the cheap cheerful one. It does the job. He's broken into a lot of bits. It's already been started. Like I said, I bought this stuff yesterday, so he's had a sandwich. So he had some of that with some cheese, which I'll get to in a minute. Got my butter. This is a 250 gram for £1.75. Corey wanted some steaks. We was there for a long time looking at all of them. Oh my god, they can get expensive. I think the most expensive steak we saw there was like £9.50. So we ended up going for the £4 one. And I'm apparently I cook it so well that when he has it, I have to cook it now conveniently. He says he doesn't cook a steak the right way, so I'm just going to put some butter or something. We was looking at some other ones. There was some. They looked exactly the same as this, but they had just a dollop of butter, like flavoured butters. There was some chipotle ones and some garlic ones and things like that, and they were £6. And I was saying for that, like, that's £2 more just for a little dob of butter. I can make some butter with some garlic. I have garlic bowls. I can mush up my own, and we'll do it that way. So we'll be saving £2 by doing it that way. So yeah, that will go in the freezer, because he likes to have it there for when he fancies it, but he doesn't really fancy it that often. And we was talking about having a fry up. Have not had an English fry up for the longest time, and just thought it'd be a nice thing to have this week sometime. Corey wanted a different type of bacon this time. Normally I would get the rashers, the large rashers and smoked ones. This one is smoked, but it's streaky. It is £2.50, so it is more expensive. But he said that it's something to do with the texture on it. So I mean, I get that. I'm very much a texture person as well. I don't buy bacon that often, so you know, sometimes it's nice to have those treats, and we're still below budget, so it's fine. We've got spaghetti loops. I like to keep stocked up with these. These are the 38p, cheap cheerful, but really, really good. Some other people, I've mentioned it in the comments that they have them as well. They enjoy them. If you've not tried them and you're a spaghetti loop person, I encourage you to give them a go, because they are really good. Sweet corn, I don't think I've got any in the cupboard, and I think we're going to have a Mexican this week, which I messed up a little bit for, but I'll explain that in a minute. So I picked up some sweet corn to go with that. That is actually 38p for a can. And see the chickpea. Oh my god, I'm so excited about chickpea. This is new. I've not seen one in this. This is the new packaging that Asda are doing, but I've always had to buy. It's still an Asda packaging, but I think it's like an off brownish colour, and it's 50p a can. I've never seen this one before, as I say. Like, I didn't know they did the smart, like the cheap price one. But this one was in the store for 37p, so that's a big saving. Do like to have the chickpeas in the house. I've got a whole load of recipes to give a go, so whilst it was there, just in case I don't see it again, I thought I'd pick one up. 8 sausages for 88p. Clearly they're good because Corey's already cracked into them. Cheap cheerful snacks in the fridge. This is something I wouldn't normally purchase, not on a regular basis anyway. I didn't need to get my big slab of cheese, as it turns out I've got 2 in the fridge already, so we'll be good for a little bit. I won't let it get low though. I do like to have, I don't eat cheese massive amounts normally, even though this week I have had sandwiches every day with cheese in, which is quite unusual for me, but I do like to always have it in. So Corey had been talking about having, like he kept saying, have we got these in the cupboard? I just call them white slices, that's how I know. I mean the real slices of cheese rather than the little orangey plastic ones, you know, the ones I mean. I think he wanted them 4 sandwiches, so we went and had a look. They're now £2.50. It's been a while since I've actually bought these packets. I'm sure they were £1.75 when I last bought them, but it has been a long time. They're £2.50. That is so much money. £2.50 for 1 packet, or 2 packets for £4. So you're saving £1 doing it that way. Turns out, you know, we had a discussion about what ones. They do have a whole selection of ones. They have the white cheese and the orange cheese, the mozzarella of Gouda. They have all sorts of on the deal, so you can mix and match any you want. But it turns out that's the one he wanted, which is cracked in two. So that's clearly the sandwich he had last night, was a mozzarella and coleslaw sandwich. I've never tried that before. Might be good. But I do really enjoy this, and like I said, I have been having cheese sandwiches this week. This is just nice because you can portion it out and you'll know like calories and stuff if you're doing calorie counting or anything. These are good for that type of thing if you want to pay more, or you can just weigh it out. Yeah, it depends. I always go for the easy option. Again, I picked up the Nescafe coffees. These are the individual packets, 3 in 1. These are the caramel, and they're just really nice. I'm really enjoying them. It's just like, you know, when you're going to work and it's all rubbish at work, and it's just having that coffee to sip in between, and it's just a little luxury one. It just helps you get you through your shift, you know. So you get 6 mugs in this for £1. Oh, now these are the McVitie's ones. They're actually not the ones I wanted. I have wanted the shortcake biscuits, these fruit shortcake biscuits. I absolutely love them. And I've wanted them for a really long time. I've been looking for so long. They used to do Asda's own ones. I'm not a snob when it comes to biscuits. I'm not massively, you know, they're all pretty much the same to me. I can't tell taste difference with biscuits so much. It's just not my thing. And I don't mind the cheap, cheerful ones. But apparently, I don't know, as they stopped making them, or they just stopped making them in my store. I did look in Aldi last time we went to Aldi as well. Couldn't find any there anyway. Couldn't find any in there either. Finally just did it. They were reduced. I just can't tell you how much full price were, but it was £1 for that packet, which is expensive. But I honestly, it's been months now I've been looking for them. And you get to that point, you're just, okay, I'll just pay it. I just want them. I just need to get that fix out of my brain. So yeah, I just paid for it. Now the fajita sauce, I don't very rarely buy sauces, I have to say, to make fajitas. I usually just do the whole powder option. But we was over there and Corey was looking at the packets and he said, oh, could we have that one? Meaning I think it's called enchilada, isn't it? Where you do the wrap and then you pour the sauce over with the cheese and you put it in the oven. That's the sort he wanted, so I said, sauce, we need the sauce for that. So we picked up this one. This is their, they have this one, and they do have a chili one. This is actually a 2 heat setting, but we're both a little bit better with heat now. This is 85p, which actually isn't that bad. When I said I messed up a little bit, so we have the fajita sauce. I do have, like, you know, peppers and onions, and Corey's got some chicken and stuff like that. But I forgot to get the wraps. So a little bit important when you're having enchiladas to have the wraps. So we won't be having them. I may have to do a little bit of a top-up shop. There was a couple of bits I forgot. Picked up the brown sauce purely because I'm finding it hard to get the red sauce that I like, ketchup should I say. Most people, I just cook this red sauce. Ketchup, I can get Heinz everywhere, but I can't get the Asda's reduced sugar because that's the one I really enjoy. It's got a lovely texture to it. They just haven't had it for a long time now. The brown sauce can't get, barbecue sauce can't get. So I just thought, you know, I don't need it, but let's pick one up. And that is actually 56p for that one. Corey wanted a pot noodle, which is really weird because I didn't even actually know he likes pot noodles, because whenever I've asked, he just says no. So I just thought, oh, okay, he doesn't like them. That's why he's always saying no. But he said he actually fancies one. So he got the extra large one, which is a little bit more, so it's £1 for that one. But it is larger than the other one, so. I got these for snacks. I'm not really into loads of sweets and stuff at the moment. It won't take long. I'll get back into it, I'm sure. But I do want, I'm enjoying just having that little, like, cup of tea in the evening with just a little something sweet. Biscuits for me is just really easy just to take loads. So I am trying to restrict myself because I'm just eating them for the sake of eating them. You know, once my sweet fix is done, I should quit eating them. I actually found these the other day. I was just randomly looking for something else in Asda, but I couldn't find it. So these are actually £2.50 normally. They're on a deal for £1.25. I picked up the chocolatey fudge. There is a cookies and cream, a birthday cake, and another one, but I can't remember the other one. But they're only 83 calories for one of them. I think they're individually wrapped as well. So I just thought that'd be a nice little cakey thing to have with a cup of tea for that sweet fix. I'll have to let you know. I've not tried these ones before though, the high fibres. I did pick up some of these during the week. Yes, I know I didn't didn't show you anything, but it was randomly, like I said, I had to pop in there. I was trying to find something else, but couldn't find it. Was just in the mood just to have a look. So I had a look, and I don't know what made me go and look at bagels. I really honestly do not, but these ones are £1 at the moment. These are the bagel thins. All the others were not. They were a little bit more, £1.25 or something, but these were £1. And I like I said, I've been eating cheese sandwiches. It's actually cheese salad sandwiches I've been having after work, and I thought it might be nice to have a bagel thin because like less calories. And this is the brown one, which I like. Is it called brown? Like the wholemeal. It was seeded. Okay. So I had it in the cupboard, and Corey actually ate it, which is really weird because he only like bread. He would only go for white. Didn't even know he liked bagels either. So I picked 2 up this week because bagels are amazing for freezing, and because they're cut in half as well, you can literally just get it out, and within 20-30 minutes, because I would toast a bagel, Corey doesn't, they're ready to go. So you know, clearly if you put them in the freezer, you don't have to worry about the dates on it, even though this is the 7th of August, which isn't that terrible anyway. So I got 2 of those to go in the freezer because I also like the fact that Corey's eating some seeds and things. You know, he's getting some more nutrients in him. He doesn't get them in him that often, so when there's something like this, I go with it. Picked up some more shampoo this week. This is the Itchy Scalp one. It's £1.75. Now, Head and Shoulders works very well for me. I know we're all different, and we all... Wow, I'm really talking, aren't I? We're all different, and different things work for different people. Head and Shoulders always worked for me. I did stop using it when my hair was dyed. I changed to LV because Blossom dyes her hair a lot, and she recommended that for keeping the colour in. And I just forgot to go back and start using this. And I've noticed I've had a really itchy scalp. Itchy body as well this week. I don't know what it is. Even Chip's itchy. I don't know if we've both been in contact with something, but I just thought let's get some and see if it'll help. I got these dog treats for the dog this week. As you know, I give the dogs like the wag ones. These are very small. They're like very small. They're about this small. But I don't give my dogs lots of treats anyway. Even though that's really small, for Chip I would have to break that in half. But I've not tried the stakelet ones. These are £1. All of the range of the wag treats are £1. They have a lot of them. I know now that the one I'm giving them at the moment, Chip is not a massive fan. I have to break it up into 4s. I mean, do you know how hard it is when you've got a tiny treat like that? Breaking it up into 4 is ridiculous. There's barbecue ones, there's cookie ones, there's all sorts. Not tried the stakelet, so I thought we'll give them a go with that one. Corey actually found this cereal. This is the Weetabix, and it's got like, you know, it's got Weetabix with chocolate in it, and Corey really likes Crave, and he said, oh, I wonder if it's anything like it. It's actually £2 for this packet. He has tried them. He likes them better than Crave. He said they were really, really good. Now, we got the white chocolate filling, because Corey is a fan of white chocolate anyway. They do have a milk chocolate version as well. He even got the packets out, and he showed me that the Weetabix ones are slightly bigger than the Crave as well. So, yeah, he just thoroughly enjoyed it. He definitely would recommend that. Empty bottle of Coke. I didn't get any Dr Pepper this week. Corey didn't want it. He wanted Coke. £1.70 for that, but yeah, he's cracked into it. Clearly cracked into this with these sandwiches. We've got white bread because, like I said, I want to do a fry up this week, and for some reason, just, you know, if you have a fry up, you've got to have white bread. So I just picked up one of these, and they are actually 75p. So again, another thing that has gone up. Corey wanted sausages to go with his fry up. These were £1.75 for the thick sausages. They have a whole range of Richmond ones. This was the only one that was at price, so luckily it was the one Corey wanted. I picked up Quorn bacon to go with the fry up for me because I'm really, really not into meat products. I ate such a minimal amount of it. I mean, I would say 98% of my diet is veggie foods. I very rarely eat any meat products, so I picked up these. This is ridiculous price. This is actually £2.50. That was all of the Asda. So then I went into Iceland. Corey has ready meals because he's on different shift patterns, and it is just something he likes to just shove in the oven. Everything I bought in Iceland was £1. So I got him the minced beef hot pot, the chicken hot pot, and the cheesy beans and sausage. He's eaten all of these before, and he would highly recommend all of these ones. And I was so excited about the lollies. So I have been looking at these when I've been in Asda's. I've looked before, and they were like silly prices. I wouldn't pay like £2.50. I wouldn't pay that. These were all saying £1, but the tickets were not saying reduced to £1. So I don't know if they've realised they need to lower their prices. Who knows? Whatever it is, we're going with it. So I picked up the strawberry milkshakes because Corey loves milkshakes. I'm not a fan, but I just thought that'd be something that he would enjoy. He has tried one and he says they are really nice. He would definitely recommend them. The Chewits one, I got the cherry. I tried one of these. They are very, very small. They'll be perfect for the little ones. You get 6, oh, you get 6 in that one as well. This is average size lolly. These are small. It actually says surprisingly chewy. I sort of get what it means, but it's still ice cream. It melts just like an ice cream. This is the cherry one. It's nice. It's like a creamy type cherry flavour, which makes sense because Chewits are creamy flavoured chews. They also have a blue raspberry in this one, which I will try as well because being a pound, definitely like all this sort of stuff in the fridge. In the freezer, should I say. And we got these are the old-fashioned bubblegum ones. You've got to remember that I was trying to explain bubblegums to Corey and he wasn't, I think he's too young, showing my age. Get 6 in that, haven't looked at them. But again, £1. I can't see them being bad. And I got a big packet of chips from Iceland because the Asda ones are way more expensive now. And that was a 1.125 a kilogram packet for £1. As you will see if you've been here before as well, yes, there's no chicken nuggets for Corey this week. Turns out he's been having a little bit of leftovers every week, so he's pretty much got a full portion. That's the reason we didn't get those. So that was this week's shopping haul. I hope it helped some people with the prices and things. Yeah, I think I've talked myself out a little bit. I was looking at the little timer as I was doing that. Wow, I really talked through that one, didn't I? End of July now. We're about to start August. This year's going quick. We'll be doing Vlogmas before you know it. Oh God, somebody said that word. Now we just call it the C word that nobody's allowed to talk about. So yeah, I'm gonna go now. I hope you're having a lovely day and taking care of yourselves, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.